All right, we're going to talk about scatter plots and associations. The first one we're going to start with is positive association. And as the variables increase, so does the other one. And this will show on a graph. That's a horrible graph. On an XY plane, so they will go up in a straight line positively. And that's a positive association. The next one is going to be a negative association. And as one variable increases, the other one decreases. So it has a negative slope, and they're kind of all in a straight line going negatively. So this is a negative association. The next one we have no association. In that when this means that the two variables, x and y, have no effect on each other. So the graph will look like this, just dots everywhere. No specific rhyme or reason, it's just they're all there. We're going to kind of go over some examples. So let's see here. And if it's strong, they're close together. If they're weak, they're farther apart. So let's look at one that looks like that. So weak will look like weak positive. Will look more like that. A strong positive will look, they're closer together as they go up. Same thing with a negative, just the opposite way. Then we have linear and nonlinear. Let's find some space down here. So nonlinear will look like this. It's kind of curved, not really going in a straight line. Negative linear, it's the same way. It's kind of skewed downward, not really going in a straight line. All right, so I'm gonna erase this and get a new one, a fresh page. And we're gonna talk about associations, just in the verbal context. So first variable, and then second variable, and then association. So first variable, let's take an example, a person's height. And let's take a person's shoe size. And it's basically, this association will be a positive one, because as a person gets taller, their shoe size also gets bigger. So as a person's heights increase, the person's shoe also increases as well. So if they're both increasing, it's going to be a positive association. All right, and let's look at another one. So the number of letters in a person's name and a person's IQ. So this association, well, does it really matter how many letters you have in a name? Will that benefit or increase your IQ? No, it doesn't, right? A person could be smart and have 2 letters in their name. So it has no correlation in the amount of numbers to what your IQ is. So the association will be none. Has no benefit on one another. Doesn't affect the other person. All right, let's look at one more. And the number of absences a student has to a student's GPA. And this is going to be a negative one because as the absence increase, the more you're gone, the GPA goes down. So if one increases and one decreases, it's going to be a negative one. So the more absences you have, as that increases, your GPA goes down. It decreases. So that is a negative association. All right, if you have any other questions, please let me know. Remember, you must write down everything. Well, in Miss Reyes's class, you must write down everything, put in your journal, and upload it to your journal online. There will be no Zooms this week, so for Miss Reyes's, not Miss Shanks or Miss Weaver's. There won't be any Zooms this week. I'll also post that in Schoology.